Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Nintendo Kid and welcome to my video on the Subnautica Beginner's Guide. You've probably just picked up the game and you've realized the vast open world is very confusing to you. Luckily, this video will give you a step-by-step guide and tell you nearly everything you need to know about exploring and discovering everything about Subnautica. Please, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. So without further ado, let's begin. So the story begins when you crash land on this large alien aquatic planet and you find yourself in a life pod in a biome which is known as the Safe Shallows. As you can expect from the name, the Safe Shallows is a very safe biome with nearly no danger. In the Safe Shallows, you can find everything you need to begin progressing the game, and the caves and resources will help you on your way. The first thing you need to know is the UI in the bottom left screen. The big icon on the right is the oxygen, the one on the left is the health, and the food and water icons can be seen right next to them. The oxygen is measured in seconds, and as it ticks down, you have less and less time to explore underwater. If this bar runs out, you will die. Always watch your oxygen whenever you are underwater. You can craft oxygen tanks to eventually increase this number. The health bar is used for health, and it can be decreased if you take damage from hostile flora or fauna, as well as falling. The food and water is self-explanatory, and you can get water from bladderfish or from bleach. Food can be found from collecting fish, or it can be grown later in the game. Next are the resources. In the Safe Shallows, you can find limestone and sandstone outcrops. Limestone outcrops consist of titanium and copper. Both of these resources are some of the most useful resources in the game, and you will need them. Sandstone outcrops consist of gold, silver, and lead, which all have important uses respectively. The first item you will need is a scanner. A scanner can be made with a battery, which can be made from 2 acid mushrooms, 1 copper, and you will also need 1 titanium. Once you gather all those resources, go into your fabricator in the lifebot and be sure to craft a battery, and then use the extra piece of titanium to craft a scanner. The scanner is the most useful tool in the entire game, and it is used for scanning lifeforms and materials, and finding new fragments and blueprints which can later be crafted. If you scan enough of a particular fragment, it can then be crafted. The next thing you should need is a larger oxygen tank. You will need pieces of titanium for this, and since it is harder to get titanium in bulk from limestone, you can find metal salvage in the Safe Shallows. Each piece grants you 4 pieces, which is great for gathering large amounts of titanium. Once you craft a larger oxygen tank, you will need one more final important tool. The final tool is a repair tool. The repair tool can be used for repairing items and, more importantly, your life pod. To get a repair tool, you need 3 items: cave sulfur, silicone rubber, and 1 piece of titanium. To get cave sulfur, search around for a crashfish nest in the caves of the Safe Shallows. Carefully swim up to the nest, and then immediately swim away. A crashfish will come out and try to explode in your face. Swim away, you should be fine. You'll take a little bit of damage, but you'll be fine, and then go grab the sulfur. Next, search around the Safe Shallows until you find a kelp forest biome. Then, go up to the kelp and collect the creepvine seed clusters. You may see a few shark-looking fish called stalkers, but they are slightly dangerous, but as long as you stay away, you'll be fine. Then, use the creepvine seed cluster to craft silicone rubber in your life pod. And then, you can use the pieces of titanium and cave sulfur to craft a repair tool. Then, use the repair tool to repair your life pod and the radio. The radio is very important, as you'll be able to get messages from other life pods and coordinates to the life pods, and by visiting those life pods, you can acquire important logs and blueprints. Another very important part of Subnautica are vehicles and transportation. Around the Safe Shallows, you may have found fragments for a mobile vehicle known as a Seaglide. The Seaglide is an extremely useful tool which will be used throughout the entire game to help you underwater. As soon as you acquire enough materials to craft the Seaglide, be sure to, as it will be a big help, especially in the early game. Additionally, you may have discovered mobile vehicle bay fragments around the surrounding biomes. The mobile vehicle bay is also a very important item for crafting vehicles. Unlike the Seaglide, you cannot craft vehicles in a fabricator, and you need to craft them through the mobile vehicle bay. I won't go too in-depth with the vehicles you can craft, as that is a more mid-game objective. However, be on the lookout for seamoth fragments which you can then craft with the vehicle bay. The final thing I want to cover are wrecks. Around the world, you will find large chunks of wrecks of the Aurora ship scattered around. These wrecks are very important to the story and progression of the game as they contain important fragments. To access some of these wrecks, you may need a laser cutter. A laser cutter is a more mid-game item, but be sure to search for fragments so you can access these important wrecks. With all that information, you should be officially set to continue with this amazing game. If any of you additionally do want to see a base building guide, which is also a very big part of Subnautica, please be sure to leave a like and comment down below. I hope all of you found this video helpful. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.